Well, hi, guest services team. I'm Ann King, a children's pastor, and I'm going to tell you about one of my favorite places in children's ministry. It actually doesn't have much to do with children at all. It's the guest services desk. And this place is kind of the hub for this building and for children's ministry. It's a little bit of everything, and so I want to tell you in this quick video, training video, about all that you might be asked and all that you might be expected to do to make this work great. The first priority that we have at River Point are first-time guests. We have an opportunity to connect with them and to get them checked in into their class and connected to the adult service. So here we are able to check in new families by adding their data to the database, and that's the first thing that we need to do. You will give them a form to fill out that looks just like this. You'll check to make sure they're not in our database already, and then we can train you, or somebody can train you to enter the data. If you have not been trained to do this, please let me know today at ann@rpc.me, and I'll schedule a training for you. And so once a first-time visitor is checked in, we want to make sure that we make eye contact with them, and with a smile we say, "I am so glad you are here." There's a whole story behind that statement that I'll share with you another time, but I have it written right back here so that we can remember that every person, because they're created by God, is welcome here at River Point and has a value, and we are truly glad that they are here. Our first-time visitors are able also to choose some swag. We have candy, we have pins that say RPC Kids, we have cool cups, and we have keychains. And they are able to choose one or more of those things when they come for the first time. Also, after we check them in, we want to tell them about mobile check-in, and I'll show you what that looks like here. This is a card that invites them to use mobile check-in. This is the way to check in after you've checked in for the first time, to check in on your phone. And so make sure that you tell them next time, check in by mobile check-in, hand them a card, and they'll be on their way. From this station, you'll want to walk them to their class. This is a 34,000 square foot building, and not even all of our kids are in this building. Some of our 4th and 5th graders are over in the student building or the big tent. And so we want to make sure that we walk them to their classroom. And so think of it this way, they're in your hands here, and you're going to place their hand in the hands of the small group leader or the teacher, and we don't want them to just be out there not knowing exactly where to go. So a way to help you and to help them is to refer to a map. We have first floor and second floor here, and it shows exactly where their classrooms are. You can hand them a map and then walk them there, or refer to it yourself if you have forgotten. And so after you get back, there'll probably be more families to check in. If you're the only one serving here and you have a line and you don't feel like you can do that, please get on your walkie-talkie and call for help to the guest services desk, and we'll be glad to come and help you. Also, there's other important things that happen at the guest services desk. For example, you may not know, but we've opened a children's bookstore right here at the guest services desk. We are featuring 2 parenting books this month, Parenting with Love and Logic and Nothing Less, and we're also featuring children's Bibles. There is a very easy checkout system that we can train you while you're here to use. We only take credit cards at this time, and you can check out books or help people pay for their books here at the bookstore counter. Also, we have a working library in the lobby that you may have seen. It's over on the other side of our lobby, and people can just check books out and bring them back on the honor system. They don't have to stop here with you. They can just take them home and bring them back. But we have about 370 publications right now for kids to read at home. Also, from time to time, you might get somebody who comes to the desk that says that they have lost their pickup tag and the teacher wouldn't allow them to pick up their children. That's one of our safety procedures. There is a lost parent receipt right here. We only actually have about 1 or 2 people every weekend in the entire children's ministry. It's very rare, but it will happen from time to time. And we ask them to fill this out, name of child, and photo ID or driver's license number. And we need you to verify in the system that they are under the same data as their child. If they're not, then you'll need to call a director up to the front. So for example, my daughter's name is Lyndon. And if I go to the door and I have missed a tag, I will be sent back to the guest services table. You would have me fill this out. You would look up Lyndon King to see if my driver's license matched. The mother's name is Ann King. Oh, this is Ann King. It's a match. And then save this so that we can verify that somebody else has picked up. On the odd occasion that our entire technical system goes down, our backup plan for tags are these white tags, and they're located at guest services. And you have to hand fill out their name and their classroom, but it works in a pinch. And this is our plan B if our technology fails. Over the course of the years, it's failed a few times, so we always have a backup plan for that. Also, you might get asked, my son lost his cap or the sippy cup last weekend. Lost and found is right here at Guest Connections. For example, we have an Astros hat here from last weekend that belongs to Caleb apparently, and it's right here at Lost and Found. So if somebody loses something, you can help them find it right here at Lost and Found. Well, that is about it. Extra things that you may need in forums are all organized behind the counter. We have tissues and we have cleaning supplies such as this. For example, you may notice that the counter looks dirty or somebody's laid their coffee down on there. Don't hesitate to grab a Clorox wipe to keep this area ship-shape. Now, I wanted to talk to you about something really important that we haven't trained you yet on, so hang with me just for a few minutes. From time to time here on campus, there are in this building, the age group that a child will be checked into is at capacity. There's no more room in the 2-year-olds, for example. This happened last week. And if that happens, a parent will get a tag that says See Guest Services, which really means we need to find an appropriate class with space in it for your child. So here's what you do. If a parent comes and says, my tag says See Guest Services, you can say, well, that means that your child's classroom is closed, their normal classroom is closed, but we have other classrooms for them to go into. You get on their walkie-talkie and call your floor coach. Floor coach, please come to the guest services table. Then you look up the child in the rock to find out what age they are, write their age down on the tag. At that point, a director or a floor coach will be there to help guide them to the right room that is open. We will be looking on a check-in manager to see what rooms are open, what ages are they at, and how many kids are in the classroom. We've never turned a kid away. We can always find somewhere for them to be, but we want everybody to be under the right ratio with classrooms that are not overextended with children. So to keep everybody safe and having a good time, that is the system for now. If a printer has run out of tape, you will simply open it by pulling back both of these green buttons towards you. Pop, and it opens up. You'll notice it looks just like toilet paper on a roll. You pull out the roll, it comes in and out. So you just put the printer tape in like a toilet paper roll, and it goes underneath the tabs that you see here. Lay it flat in any way right on the roller and close it. Anytime this little light is blinking, it means it wants you to press the button. So press the button and it'll get itself situated to print the next tag. Also, if you notice that the printer's not working, one of the first things that you may want to check are the cords in the back. They slip out pretty easily. Thank you for listening. Thank you for hanging in there with me through some guest services training. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. This is one of my favorite areas because I think it's so important. You get about 8 minutes to make an impression on a new visitor, and I know that you'll give them the best River Point welcome.